What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we have something a little bit different than the usual Porsche, Volkswagen, Audi kind of content. Behind me right here, we have a European spec BMW M3 of the E36 generation. Let's check it out. All right, so here we are. I'm so excited to bring you guys a video of this car. This is one of my favorite cars. So we're gonna take it out on a quick tour, and then we're gonna take it out on the back roads as well. Gonna have a lot of fun. So for those of you that are watching outside of the United States, when the E36 generation BMW M3 came out, what happened was they gave the American market cars a different engine. So that was a engine that's called the S50. It was an inline six, and in this car, this is a originally delivered to Japan, so a Euro spec E36. This car got what's called the S50B30 engine. This car, as I'll go into a little bit later when we get under the hood, this car has individual throttle bodies and a different valve timing system called Vanos. So let's get into it. All right, so I figured what better place to start than taking a look under the hood. There's a little latch just like most cars, and then under here it's to the right. We can take a look under the hood. Like I was talking about, this is the S50B30 engine. So you'll see in the close-up shots how the individual throttle bodies go into each cylinder. So what that's doing is it's bringing more airflow directly into each cylinder, and that's going to increase your throttle response, which is really, really cool. Gorgeous looking engine. Everything is written in Japanese under here, which is really cool. Like I said, this car was originally delivered to Japan, so you can see all of the different kinds of Japanese labeling and stuff. This car has about 97,000 kilometers on it, so it's somewhere like mid-60s. You can do the conversion for yourself in miles for us in the United States. But if you're going to get an E36, I highly recommend getting one of these. So another thing to note, I don't specifically know regarding years, but I believe that some of the E36s have these like amber orangish sort of reflectors on the side, and some of them have clear ones. I don't know if that was something specific to Euro spec cars or what it was. I'm not really 100% sure, but you can let me know down in the comment section below. But just look at that front end. That is beautiful. So coming around to the side of the car right here, you see these beautiful wheels. These are known as the DS1 wheels in the BMW community. They say BMW Motorsport on here. A lot of the Eurospec, and I think maybe most of the Eurospec cars, came with these wheels. Super, super cool 5-bolt pattern in the center. They look really, really good in silver, complementing this Arctic silver paint. We'll get into more of the interior in a bit. And taking a look at the back here, one of the things that I really like about the E36 M3 is that it doesn't really look a lot different than a regular 3 Series from this time period. You got the M3 badge on the trunk, there's M3 little side skirts that are going on, and not too much else. These twin exhaust pipes right here. This car is actually surprisingly loud. I believe it is a stock exhaust, the owner tells me, and it just seems like really, really loud. Love these tail light design here. These look fantastic. They got a little BMW logo right in the center here, but you got your amber turn signals. Just a really clean and really simple design, especially on Arctic silver metallic. All right, so moving inside of the E36, this is my favorite part of the car. If you're familiar with the E36 community, these seats are called the M rain cloth seats, and it's really cool because they have this like suede material on the outside, and then this really cool cloth, like a rain pattern rain cloth, makes sense, kind of material going on. They look really, really good, and surprisingly, they're actually very comfortable. I'm one that's very particular about seats, and they hold you in really well. They have amazing back support. They have like a million levers on the bottom for all kinds of adjustments, and it's really, really cool. Same sort of pattern continues in the back seat. The back seats are actually pretty big, and one of the really nice things about this car is a lot of cars that have small back seats, like for instance a Porsche 911, they tend to have the seat backs go flat or sometimes even forward, and the seat backs in this car actually go back, which makes it really, really great for optimal comfort in the back. But there is a pretty low headroom just in general, regardless of if you're in the front or the back here, but it looks really, really good. Now, if you're also unfamiliar with the M3, this car has a 5-speed manual, a true 3-pedal 5-speed manual. It is a fantastic gearbox. Very, very notchy. You always know you're not going to miss a gear. You always know what gear you're in, and it is a real true joy to shift. I was actually surprised on how easy the clutch was and how relatively new the clutch was with this car, and that's what I want to talk about now is the driving. So when you're driving this car, I really didn't know what to expect. I had not driven a lot of cars from this era before, a lot of things that compared to it, and this car really surprised me. It drives so well, it handles so incredibly sharp, and it is just a blast to drive with the exhaust and just shifting through all the gears. It is really, really awesome. There's a beautiful M Performance shifter right here wrapped in leather. It's a little bit worn, but then again, this car is old. It's really cool too. You have your power window switches in the center here, right in between. I really, really like that. I've always been a fan of this wheel. This is a really, really cool, kind of atypical wheel. Got this like rectangle design here with the BMW logo in the center in black and white, which I just think looks really cool. This particular one also has the M Performance stitching, all the 3 colors around the wheel, which I think is a really, really cool touch. And since this car was originally delivered to Japan, our instrument cluster is in kilometers, which is really fun when you're driving along the road. You can sort of figure out how fast you're going, but I guess it's a skill to work up to, right? But the interior is very, very spacious overall. Like I said, I'm really impressed with the support and just how comfortable these seats are. Absolutely love them. So yeah, E36. Well, there it is, everyone. That is the European spec BMW E36 M3. Now, what do you say we get it on the road and take it for a drive? Let's go. All right, excuse the birds, but we found ourselves a nice little back road right here. Take a look at this, guys. This looks like so much fun. And we're here with the E36, and I know that this is probably the part of the video that you came for, so I'm gonna shut up and let's go for a drive. Alrighty everyone, well there you have it. That is the European spec BMW E36 M3. Unbelievably fun car. Get some exhaust clips in there for you. This thing looks amazing, drives amazing, and they simply just don't make them like they used to. Stay tuned for more content, guys. Any questions, comments, concerns about this car or any other car you see on the channel, leave them down in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.